Hey everyone, and welcome to the Aviator Chris channel. Today we're going to be talking about my top 3 wish list items for X-Plane 12. Stick around. Alright, up first, let's talk about X-Plane's weather. Hopes for X-Plane 12 is a revamped weather system, which I'm pretty sure we're going to get. From everything we've seen from all the preview videos, it looks like they've completely redone the weather system. And we all know X-Plane 11's weather system is pretty bad. From the 2D clouds to weather that just redraws in your face to, climbing up through an overcast layer and all of a sudden it's just not so overcast anymore and it looks like it's partly cloudy. I think with the new weather system, we're really going to get a good revamp, long overdue, and I'm hoping some good things are coming. One of the things Austin had mentioned a while back, a couple of years back now, I think, was, mentioning in real life how when you dip even just your wingtip into a cumulus cloud, you get that turbulence effect. So I'm hoping things like that and more are coming for X-Plane 12. I want to see a weather system that is out to the horizon that you can fly to, much like how Microsoft Flight Simulator is. I think they've done a pretty good job on the weather system. I think it does have a lot of room for improvement also, but it's certainly a step in the right direction for what we want to see in flight simulation. So I'm really hoping that the X-Plane 12 weather system is going to be everything that we've been looking for. In the number 2 spot for me, which I know Austin is already pretty much removed from being part of X-Plane 12 and probably any future development, as he says he's pretty much just not into it, he doesn't like it, is satellite imagery or ortho scenery. One of the things in Microsoft Flight Simulator that I really enjoyed when I was studying for my PPL was being able to do a proper VFR cross-country and look out the window in virtual reality and see all the outside world as it really is. Was super helpful, and that's something that I felt like I really couldn't do in X-Plane 11. Now, where Microsoft Flight Simulator seems to excel at that sort of stuff, X-Plane 11 in the IFR world I feel is leaps and bounds better. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like the Garmin units, which again, they've come a long way in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and in some regards, they all have their pros and cons, right? So in the NXI, it has some updated features. I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. Versus the G1000 also not being the NXI in X-Plane. It seems to be lacking some features. Can't think of any specifics right now, but there's just a few key differences. I think one of them was holds. I think the NXI, you can create your own non-published hold, I believe. And I don't think it was supported in the X-Plane G1000, but I could be wrong. But definitely satellite imagery, it doesn't have to be photogrammetry, but satellite imagery of some sorts out of the box would be cool. All right, in the number 3 spot is night lighting. Now this one concerns me the most because I actually haven't seen anyone speaking about it yet. In X-Plane 11, if you're down low, the night lighting looks great. Every light source has a post attached to it, a road sign, something is generating the light. Where Microsoft Flight Simulator, it's just a floating ball, which kind of sucks. However, in X-Plane 11, if you're up high enough and you look out to the horizon, the lighting doesn't go to the horizon. Now, yes, I know there's mods out there that will allow you to do this, but they also don't seem to work right with ortho scenery if you have that kind of stuff loaded. Now, if you're up high enough and flying out to the horizon, you see the sky just meet kind of darkness. And then occasionally there's just a lit up airport out there in the middle of that darkness. Which is obviously not realistic, where as you fly along, you see these rectangles of night lighting or just the scenery itself. You can't really tell at night, I guess, as to what's happening, but I guess it's the scenery itself being loaded in, which has the light source attached to it, whether it be roads, cars, and other night lighting. I'm really hoping to see night lighting to the horizon in X-Plane 12, that they find some way to do the LOD to make that happen. I think that would be really cool. And number 4, bonus content, the flight model. I don't even think this needs to be a talking point. We know Austin from Laminar is extremely passionate about aviation and making sure that that flight model is going to be absolutely perfect, which he's said numerous times. Like that's his forte, that's what he works on. I think the flight model in X-Plane 12 is going to be the best that we've seen. X-Plane 11 already, in my opinion, as someone who flies a 172 in real life, even the stock 172, and now with the Airfoil Labs 172 NG with the G1000, it is very, very close to what the real thing is, in my opinion. So I don't think we're going to have anything to worry about with the flight model in X-Plane 12. So let's, I guess the main thing to be concerned with is how well the add-on aircraft, obviously, that we've all, been enjoying in X-Plane 11 integrate well into X-Plane 12. All right, well, that's all for me. This is kind of just a talking head, rambling video about my hopes for X-Plane 12. Drop in the comments below what your hopes are for X-Plane 12, and if you like this video, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. And don't forget, we'll also be live on twitch.tv/AviatorChris, where we'll be live streaming right here from the Sim Pit. Be well and fly safe.